or break for Raila Ruto dialogue? That is what we have on the Star this morning. The team has received 258 written memoranda and 60 oral submissions. Committee has 18 days to conclude talks and submit report to the two principals. You have the story on page 4 and 5 of the Star this morning. Pomp color and pageantry. Maku Tamaduni Day. You have the story written by you. You have all the details. And there is an exclusive interview here. CS Ababu defends record amidst onslaught from UDA detractors. That is a story that you want to follow inside the Star this morning. Hata omena imepanda. I tell you, that is what we have on the front page of Taifa Leo. Baada gharama ya maisha kupana marudufu, bei ya kitoweo kinachopendwa na maskini omena ya panda pia. Gharama ya maisha imeendelea kuwalemea wa Kenya wenye mapato ya chini, huku wengi sasa wakishindwa hata kununua omena. Samaki hao wadogo ambao kwa muda mrefu wamekuwa wakichukuliwa kuwa chakula cha maskini, sasa wamepanda bei karibu mara mbili. You can follow the story on page 2 of Taifa Leo this morning. And this is how it looks also. Wapinzani wa Kawira watengana, Bukayo ajiondoa kikosini. You can read all about that inside Taifa Leo this morning. And rai hela za El Nino zitolewe mapema. And mili 1,500 ya Hamas excuse me, yapatikana. You can follow the story on page 8 of Taifa Leo. As we buckle down to business, this is what is on the front page. NCSA rejects Bolt's license renewal on driver protest. Farm has 17 days to address complaints or cease operations. Bolt boss says taxi operator is fully compliant. You have the story continuing and we're laid out for you on page 2 of the Business Daily this morning. Kenya open stocks with IMF World Bank on Eurobond repayment. That is a story that you can follow on page 2 of the Business Daily. Microfinance backs loan book thins to 8-year low. And why more Kenyan CEOs are planning job cuts before New Year. More than a quarter of chief executives expect to cut jobs before the end of the year on increased operating costs and softened demand for goods and services, setting up families for a gloomy festivities period. NCBA raises interest rates for second time. NCBA Group plans to increase its cost of loans for the second time in 4 months amid growing struggles of the ability of borrowers to service their credit facilities. You have the story on page 14 of the Business Daily this morning. And Kenya open talks with IMF World Bank on Eurobond repayment. I've already said that for you. It bears repeating. You can follow the story on page 2 of the Business Daily. In Tanzania, does growth pushes up per capita income. That is a splash. The average per capita income in Tanzania has increased